Hey all, what's going on? Well, I thought it was time we do a video. Um, so I think the last video I posted was video one of the Nagama. No, it was going to be the Nagato. And I started on her, and I was a little upset with the deck as usual. But anyway, as I started progressing in it, I was missing an entire sprue of parts. So I sent on to Fujumi, and we'll see if I ever see that. Yeah, I'm not even sure where I got that kit. Anyway, so I started goofing off. The cruiser on the top I had done for a while ago, but it needed some touch up. And so, as just for something to do, I started working on the destroyer here. And before you know it, I went ahead and finished this cruiser. Now, they're not done. I still have the railings to do and some lifeboats to put on. And then I thought, okay, so what are you going to do with these three oddballs? And then I thought, oh, I've got a large case. I could just do all three. So I'm just kind of placing for where I want these things to go. And so that's kind of where we're at and what we're doing. So probably throughout the next couple of weeks, I'll put the railings on and do the rigging. And then I still have the water to do. I got the base colors down, but that's about it. So I thought I'd give you guys an update. So these are all 1 to 700. I think I had the Isuzu there, the Kago. I'm not sure what the destroyer was. Now that I come to think about it. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. The ships are a hair glossy for me yet. I've been hitting the hell out of them with dull coat, but interesting. So I thought it would make an interesting piece. I don't know, we could call it Leyte Gulf. I don't think these guys were there. The Battle of the Philippines scene, I bet they were there. Anyway, so that's what I've been building on. So what's next? Well, this was really just to keep my hands busy. So I hope you like it. Yamato. Yamato and 1 to 700 with more after parts than you can shake a stick at. So the very first thing that I did today on that was to go get the paints. So let me see here if I can set those up for you. So it's the neutral gray and the German gray, and it's mixed 2 to 1. Although I couldn't tell you from memory which is which. But then we have so many aftermarket parts on this one. So honestly, between you, me, and the 400, 500 of us watching this, I don't really care for the Yamato. I think it's an extremely boring ship. Very sad history, though. But it is kind of a... you have that gigantic island right in the smack of the middle of all this deck space. So I do have the 1 to 700 people, so I'll populate the deck a little bit. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing. This is more exciting to look at than paint jars. So let's see if we can give you a little taste of what's going on here. For those of you guys, I don't know how you do your linoleum decks. The Japanese used linoleum extensively on their ships, and rightfully so. But they always have that raised rib of where they joined them. Now, I've seen people where they use 0.02 millimeter brass, cut it out, trowel it out basically and put it in. But I don't think they were that visible from a distance. So what I do is I paint the entire deck brass first. Then once it dries, I'll put a coat of Pledge Future over it. Let it dry. Then I'll paint the linoleum brown. Then I'll let that dry. I'll hit it with a coat of probably dull coat. Then I will go back with either a flat X-Acto knife or a toothpick, and I will scrape off the brown layer, revealing the brass below. And that's how I get the brass to pop up through the linoleum. But then by the time you get it all weathered and dirtied, you kind of lose it again. But you can still see it in some parts. So the other one back here, she's got her railings on. But these two don't, which are going to be pretty easy to do. But anyway, I thought I'd give you an update of, what is he doing? So that's what I'm doing. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.